So I know you don't need to see yourself. So let's talk a little bit about germs, okay?
Okay.
Where can we find germs?
I don't.
You know, we can find germs on the floor.
I'm
There's germs on your hands. There's germs inside our noses. So if we pick our nose, should we wash our hands?
Yes. If we
Yes.
don't, it's me and you didn't wash our hands.
What happens if we don't wash our hands?
If we play with Miss Kelsey would get.
Yeah, we would get sick if we picked our nose and washed our hands. So we don't want to do that. So let's take a look at our worksheet. It's called germs. Do germs make people sick? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, they do. Can you color in yes for me? This one.
What's this one?
We're going to get to that one. Good job. Nice work. Awesome. Can I see the crayon? Beautiful. Germs are so tiny that we can't even see them with our eyes. Do you know who can see them? Scientists can see them if they use microscopes because they're so super, super tiny that we cannot see them with our eyes. So can you see germs?
No.
No, we cannot. So let's color in our no face.
I'm done.
Good. All right. So where can germs be found? Do you know where?
On the floor.
On the floor. Good job. So we're going to write floor. And where's another place?
Your nose.
In your nose. Good job, Dalt. In your nose. What can I do to help not spread germs? What are we going to do?
Wash our hands.
We're going to wash our hands. Good. We're going to wash hands. Give me a high five. Beautiful. Okay, Dalton. So now we're going to take a look. And I'm going to first show you through a series of pictures how we wash our hands, okay?
Okay.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn our water on.
Pretend.
So we're going to pretend, yep. So we turn our water on. And then next,
we get soap.
We wet our hands. Next, we wet our hands under the water. Next, we wet our hands. After we wet our hands, we're going to get some soap. So we're going to pump our soap. And after we get soap, what do? We're going to scrub them together so they can get nice and clean. We're going to scrub. We scrub the fronts of our hands, and we scrub the backs of our hands. And do you know what we can do while we're scrubbing our hands?
What?
We can sing our ABCs to make sure we get our hands nice and squeaky clean. So we're going to go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Good job. So after we're finished scrubbing our hands, next what we do is we have to rinse off the soap. And we rinse it under the water. We wash off our soap. After we rinse off the soap, we turn the water off. So let's turn the water off. Shh. Now we need to dry our hands. So first, we need to get a paper towel. We find our paper towel.
We got one of them.
We got a paper towel. And now we're going to dry our hands. After we dry our hands, we're all done. So we can go throw our paper towel in the trash. And that's how we wash our hands. All right, Dalton. So I just went through and pretended to wash my hands. So I'm going to ask you if you understand. Can you hold up 2 fingers? Do you understand?
Understand.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, because if you don't understand, you can hold up 1 finger and I can talk you through it again. Are we going to hold up 1 finger or 2 fingers? 2 fingers. All right, my friend. So now, let's go ahead and we'll do this together. So what's the first thing we need to do when we wash our hands? We need to
turn on the water.
Turn on the water. Good job. After we turn on the water, what do? We have to...
I can't turn it on.
It's okay. We're going to practice real soon. After we turn on the water, we need to get our hands wet. Nice job. We have to get our hands wet. After we get our hands wet, what do?
Pump. Soap.
We have to pump the soap. Nice job.
Pump.
Pump that soap. After we pump the soap, we have to
Scrub.
And we sing what?
ABCs.
ABCs. Beautiful. What comes after we scrub our hands?
Dry.
After we scrub our hands, we have to do one thing first. We have to turn off the water. Good job. Now we need to dry our hands. So when we dry our hands, what do we do first?
Paper towel.
We get a paper towel. And then we dry our hands. And then what happens?
Throw it in the garbage.
Throw it in the garbage. Uh-oh. Looks like we both made a mistake. What happened? We forgot a step. What did we forget to do?
Rinse.
We forgot to rinse off our soap. So where do you think this one goes? Do you think we rinse our hands after we turn off our water?
No.
No. Where should this go? We're going to turn on the water, wet our hands, get some soap, scrub our hands nice and clean by singing our ABCs, and then we're gonna rinse. So rinsing goes right here, and then we turn off our water, then we dry our hands. Give me a high five. Good work, Dalton.
But we forgot a step.
We are all good. We put it back in. Are you ready to try washing your hands?
Yeah.
All right, let's try it together.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, so here's our sink. What's the first thing we need to do?
Rinse.
We need to turn
On
on the water. Good job.
and get our hands wet.
And we need to get our hands wet. Beautiful. We wet our hands. And then what?
Soap.
We get soap.
Oh, that's funny.
It's not working. Here, let's try this one. Okay, now we're going to scrub our hands. What do we sing? Now I
know my next time.
Good job. So after we scrub off all the soap, what do? We rinse. Good. And then what? Turn it off. Beautiful. Now what do we need? Paper towels. We're going to dry our hands. We're going to dry your hands. Nice and dry. And then where does our paper towel go?
In the garbage.
In the garbage. Let's go throw it away. Beautiful job, Dalton. All right, let's come sit back down. Quick.
But why? What is this counting over here?
All right, Dalton. Can you show me one finger or two fingers again? Two fingers for washing your hands. Good job. So let's take a look at our worksheet. It says how to wash my hands. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to ask you if you remember what steps we do, okay?
I forgot.
It's okay. I'll help you. What happens first? What's our first step?
We turn on water. We
turn on water. Good. Turn on water. Then what do?
What's that?
I'm writing it. It says turn on water. What happens after we turn on the water?
We wet our hands.
We wet our hands. Good job.
What's this?
Hands. That's a line for me to write.
What's this number?
It says number 2. So after we turn on the water and wet our hands, what happens next?
Pump
We
soap.
pump soap. You're right. Pump soap. After we pump the soap, what do?
We rinse.
After we pump the soap, we scrub our hands. And what do we sing?
ABC.
ABCs. You're right. Scrub hands. After we scrub our hands, what do? We
rinse.
We rinse it off.
But what's the last? Why is the last number there?
This is number 6. We're not there yet. So we scrub our hands and we rinse soap.
And then
And after we rinse the soap, what do? We
turn off.
we turn off the water. Beautiful job. You're so smart.
And then we I forgot.
We have to dry our hands. So what do we need first?
Oh yeah, paper towel.
We need a paper towel. And what do we do once we have the paper towel?
We
Dry our hands. And then finally, what's our last step? After we dry our hands, what do we do?
Put it in the garbage.
In the garbage.
Oh, what's the 6 for?
It's just extra line if we needed more space to write. Dalton, thank you so much for washing your hands with me today. Did you have so much fun learning?
Yeah.
Okay, so why is it important for us to wash our hands?
Because so we don't get sick.
So we don't get sick. High five. Good work, buddy.
But why are you